All right, this is the 30-year bond video for the week of Monday, May 13th. Recognize that all the charts I'm showing you are daily charts, so these numbers will change throughout the week. The purpose of this video is really just sort of give you a sense of the trend dynamics for the week ahead. These numbers that you see on this video will change throughout the week ever so gradually. Right now, let's take a look at our support structure for the week ahead. I'll get to resistance in just a moment. 147.05 is now a 3-star weekly containment level. It can absorb weekly selling pressures if tested over the coming 2 to 3, 3 to 5 days. And in fact, it is in reach, by the way, holding below 148.29, which I'll show you in a moment. 147.05 able to absorb weekly selling pressures, and in fact, once tested, the market can rotate higher as we continue into later May and even early June. But if we close any day this week below the 147.05 area, which is rising ever so gradually, would indicate a good May high. The next full week or two at the very most of activity, then expected to continue south to 145.02. That channel structure spans back 4 or 5 months, and it does represent our midterm support region that can contain selling into the third quarter. In fact, holding above 145.02 does maintain a stable dynamic over that time horizon, and we are certainly free to continue on to new highs following this October low as we continue into the third quarter. On the other hand, and I'm certainly not expecting it this week, but if over the next several weeks we do violate the 145.02 formation, then expect bearish continuation over the following 2 to 3, 3 to 5 weeks to 140.24. That's an extreme formation, extreme channel bottom that can actually contain quarterly selling pressures when tested, and it actually is the point that if settled below would indicate a good 2019 low. But there's no reason to discuss all that right now. For the week ahead, we're actually stable to even bullish above 147.05. Let's actually take a look at the newsletter itself for Monday only, 148.29, and I'll just leave this as our resistance area. This is our 2-star resistance, able to contain buying into later week, and in fact, holding below or continued settlements below this does allow that 147.05 area that I just showed you a moment ago over the next 3 to 5 days. Downside 147.20 can contain session weakness when tested, with a settlement below indicating that 147.05 support within several days. Now, upside, if we can close above 148.29, and by the way, last week's high settlement price on Thursday was 148.28, so closing merely a tick or two above 148.29 should yield bullish continuation not only through the balance of the week, but even into later May. I would then expect this 150.04 high settlement price in March within a mere 2 to 3 days. But within 2 to 3 weeks, 3 to 5 at the very most, a settlement above 148.29 would allow this 152.29 ascending channel top, which is rising into the low 153 handle as we continue into later week. This area in reach, once again, within about 3 to 5 weeks of closing above 148.29, 152.29 channel top able to contain monthly buying pressures when tested. In other words, through June activity. And that's really all that needs to be discussed for this week's 30-year bond letter.